Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Salem. And our question tonight comes to us from Aunt Sherm. And in a recent vlog, I remarked upon the belief that some people hold that humans are the only creature that has unlimited free will and unlimited creativity, which of course immediately led to a conversation on the subject of free will. And Aunt Sherm brings up the connection between free will and the Wiccan Rede. And she says that she has always felt that it was an erroneous part of the Wiccan Rede to prevent the idea of ever interfering with another person's free will, because sometimes it is a duty of humanity to interfere with the free will of others who are behaving destructively. And I thought that I would speak to this comment and reiterate on this occasion the Correllian take on the Wiccan Rede, which is that the word harm is meant to be used in the way that we would use it in normal conversation. It's not meant to be understood in a more elaborate way than what it has in the ordinary language. Therefore, it really is not meant to say that you must never ever interfere with another person's free will. Of course there are times when another person's free will might be inappropriate. A very good example is the small child who's reaching for the hot burner on the stove. You need to interfere with their free will or they're going to be badly burned. Another example is the person who is in the dark street robbing people late at night. This is a free will that should be interfered with, and it is not harm to prevent that person from robbing. I think it's Zsuzsanna Budapest who is famous for asking whether it was inappropriate to interfere with the free will of a rapist to prevent them from raping. And of course the answer is, of course you want to interfere with their free will. It's not appropriate to be out raping somebody. It's not appropriate to be killing people. These are absolutely places where it's completely appropriate to interfere with another person's free will, and I don't think any intelligent person thinks otherwise. And when we talk about the Wiccan Rede and do as you will but harm none, it doesn't mean allowing any of those things. Absolutely, society must have laws, organizations must have rules, and people must refrain from certain behaviors. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with insisting that they refrain from those behaviors, and nothing wrong with preventing them from indulging in them, such as robbing, raping, and killing, as obvious examples. When we speak of the Wiccan Rede and do as you will but harm none, we're not prohibiting the rules of civilized society, and we're certainly not saying those are bad. And in no way does the Wiccan Rede ever actually say that you must never interfere with a person's free will. It says you must not harm them. And, you know, putting the robber in jail is not harm. It's not normally understood by that in common conversation. It isn't understood that way with the Wiccan Rede either. Putting the rapist in jail is not harm. It is public safety. And so I think it's very important to make this point as often as it needs to be made. The Wiccan Rede does not enable bad behavior. That's not its point. It does say that if it doesn't hurt anybody, it shouldn't be a problem. But it does not say that things that do hurt people should be ignored. So, those are my thoughts for tonight, and until next time, may you blessed be.
Ooh.